Okay, sulfur is over here. We have sulfur. Algae is here. Eggplant is here. We don't have eggplant. Okay, so I need eggplant. That means I need to come up here and tell this one to turn off for a minute. Because I need to pop some of these tier... Here. I need to pop some of these and get a couple grow beds down. I need to get some tier 2 grow beds going because I've not had them yet. They're new. All right. So if we come up here to bees. And then I need bioplastic. I need super. And then I need basic fertilizer. And then a bunch of iron. And then I'm also going to need here. Let's get out here and yeah. Okay. We're gonna throw down. That was lag. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna go like. Can I put this? It does not line up with the door. Not at all. Okay, so it doesn't matter. If it's not going to line up with the door, it doesn't have to line up with the door. Ooh, you're in the way. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's throw down a tier 2 outdoor. Like that. It's so pretty. Okay, and then we're going to throw down, what do we determine? Eggplant is what we need. Eggplant. And then I need more Fert 1. Oh, and then bio plastic. 2 bioplastic, fertilizer 3, organize. We need 2 more bees. Bees are here. Bees. 2 more bees. 1 more super. Okay. Sick. And then eggplant. Oh, see, this doesn't have the thingy on it now. Is that new? Was there some form of an update that I missed? Because that doesn't have the thingy anymore, and I love that it doesn't have that. Okay. Okay, we're going to do... So we have eggplant. And then squash, and then bean. So that's eggplant. Squash. Bean. See, there's no option to provide anymore. These used to have a provide on them and it's not there. Did this game have a hotfix that I don't know about? Let me check Steam. Library. Planet Crafter. December 4th had a toxicity patch main branch update. Visual environments, toxic goo considered help cleaning toxic areas. New access will open at the end of the terraformation between prison and starting area. Antitoxin explosives have bigger radius and have a 3-second cooldown, 5 before. Bigger trigger, causes explosion. Fix a crash with drones, making them stop working. Fix a potential crash with GOG DLC check to make sure the UI display in Steam. Logistics is now disabled on interplanetary pod, farms 1 and 2, food grower 1 and 2, and to avoid potential errors. Hey, I love that. I love that so much. Goo can now be picked up by drones when dropped on the floor. Interesting. Fix an issue with energy, initial setup and optimizers. Logical sectors. Yeah, they barely fixed that. Just barely. Well, that makes me happy. That's wonderful. Growth speed 3. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to see how many sprits I can see here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like they grow 8 at a time, it looks like. The tier 2s. If so, that's pretty sick. Okay, I need to dump everything because I got a bunch of crap in my inventory I don't care about. All right. Okay, we needed the selenium to launch more rockets here. Okay, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then... Okay, let's do this one first. So we're going to go other quartz. We're going to grab purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. 10 of those. And then I called in some osmium rods, which are, ooh, not here yet. They'll be here soon. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll continue to pull. We need the pressure fuses, and we need 5 of the higher tier rockets here. Okay, we are just waiting on osmium, which should be one of these guys coming down. And then we're ready to launch the next wave of rockets. The goal is to launch 5 of each of the tier 2 rockets. That is not the one we need. Yeah. This one? Nope. I think it's the last one. I think it's this one here. I did call down a lot of resources, though. Yeah, here they come. Well, I'm glad they updated those things. I do want to go back and try the toxicity... What is this? The toxicity goo storage? A large toxic goo container to help cleaning the toxic areas. Yeah, I do want to get into that and see what that is at some point. Okay. We're going to immediately... What are we at here? 307? Perfect. Perfect timing to... I'm stuck. Okay. All right, these are the tier 2 magnetics we're launching. Nice. Yeah, my original thought was I wanted to spend more time, make this particular planet and play through significantly longer. But then after thinking about it, like, we're already basically there. At this point, we're just starting the basic material stuff, like automating the basic resources, which we already have. Like, we've already done across every single other planet. So we don't necessarily need to, like, prove anything by doing that. Like, it's not that big a deal. So it's fine. It was fun to start without it, though, so that I did get to actually... 2, 4, 6, 8. That should be 15. It was fun to, like, get to explore everything. That's for sure. I did enjoy exploring everything. All right, we need yellers. Give me all those. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That should be 10. And then I need my heat fuses and my selenium. And hopefully that's enough selenium. I think that's exactly enough selenium, which is funny. Okay, tier 2 iridium asteroid rockets. Nice. Look at that sucker. Oh, launch. Wow. They're lovely. Okay. Okay, I need to do something here real quick. I need to throw down a bunch... Okay. Unpin you. I want to do this real quick. Super rods. And then explosives. There we go. Yeah, I want to finish getting these main terraforming items set up. We need our bees set up. We need the heat set up. We have 1 heat. So we have 5 heat rockets launched, plus we have 3 fuses, plus we have 1 heat, tier 5 heat in here. This is going to put us up to 7. Here we go. Okay. Kind of a tight squeeze in here. Get that out of here. Say, don't give me that crap. And come on. It went to place down and there was 1 thing in the way. There. Oh, and then I have room for 1 more. Like that. We should be 1 shy with this. Ooh. Right? 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I need 1 more. Those GTIs are flying. Yeah, I'll be real. I'm happy to have explored this planet and everything. I'm not super worried about 100%ing it, though. 100%ing it is not necessary for the integrity of the playthrough. There are other things, obviously, that I can come back and do more of later, but they're not critical to the integrity. Like we didn't do, for example, any portal generation stuff this playthrough, but every single other playthrough I've done, I have. Okay, we need more super rods again. Toxicity is fine. I need super rods. Bring me in the super rods. Bring in the super rods. Actually, this is the wrong planet. Let's go back to toxicity here. Yeah, super rods. Okay. And then more osmium rods. I wish there was an option super late game once you like maxed out a planet. I wish there was an option to have this type of a ship that the player could ride in, instead of being required to spend all those resources to build the pod to launch yourself from planet to planet. Having a late game version of this that's like, we have one of these that'll take you to any planet for free, but you have to have beaten that planet to go there. Something like that. Okay. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I need enough super rods to make Superman blush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna turn all of this into rods. Like literally all of this. Enough to make King Solomon blush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Oh, then that should be everything. We should be good. Okay. Oh, and then let's get some food for the road. I'm having me some honey-cooked beans. Okay. Alrighty, and then we still need to do insects and mammals before this is done. How are we doing time-wise? Well, we're doing all right. Again, originally I was kind of planning for this playthrough or this particular planet to be significantly longer, but now that I think about it, I don't think I need to do that. I have so much more content that's ready to come out and ready to be recorded and stuff that I don't need to lock it into that. Where's my... I'm stuck. Where's my fuse at? What the heck? Oh, there it is. It's smushed in the butt of one of the thingamajiggies there. That's funny. I was wondering, I was like, why can't I find that? And it's like, oh, there it is. All right, let's throw down some pressure real quick. So we have all of our trees, or we don't have the trees for the oxygen yet. So we could do that. We could make some trees. This will get us up to the terraforming. Yeah, I was doing the numbers on it. The original plan was to not use any call-ins from the other planets, like basically at all, except for the unique to planet ones. But then I realized that that's going to add an extra like 7 episodes on to already 100 episode playthrough, and I was like, you know what? No, that's fine. There we go. I was just thinking about it. I was like, you know what? That's not necessary. This is already a close to 100 episode playthrough. I don't need more. Because we had what? Humble had 12 episodes. Selenia had 11. Aqualis had 9. And then Prime is already up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're already up to 11 on this one. So, yeah, very, very long playthrough. Okay. Yeah, very, very long. And I've recorded and released all of that in the last month. So, yeah, kind of a lot. All right, we need to look into silkworm stuff. Do we have silkworms? We have 2. Okay, do we have... Oh, there we go. We have that. Let's make fertilizer tier 2s, because I'm pretty sure I need tier 2s for the incubators. Yeah. Okay, and then I need cobalt, which we have none of at this point. Yeah, I got a bunch of these that just never happened. Super rods, we have 2. Iridium rods, 2. Okay. I didn't get these going here. Okay. So you are silicon, so you're magnesium. Magnesium, you are cobalt. And then if I did one more on the end, it would be iron. But, all right, that'll at least get me the basics going again. All right, so I need super, which is here. Let's go for 5 if we can afford it. Oh, I need a bunch of cobalt because I need oxygen, and I don't think I have any oxygen on this entire planet. I think we have a couple, but I would have to request them from wherever the heck they are, and I don't care. I was gonna say, I don't particularly care about that. That's probably significantly faster to just loot it instead. Or craft it myself. Hey, my stuff's coming back. Oh, cobalt. Okay. Okay. And then you... Oxygen. Sweet. And then I require a bunch of bark, which we moved upstairs. Bark should be right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need tier 2 fertilizer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Incubators. 2. There we go. 5 incubators. And then we need silkworms, which take basic fertilizer, which we don't have. Okay, so we need to look into this one again. This takes basic fertilizer. So let's do this. We're going to come over here. Because that should, yeah, each of these will give me a basic fertilizer. Oop. And then for each of these, I will throw down some outdoor growers. Okay, fertilizer 3s. Let's grab like 5. And then bioplastic. Let's grab like 5. Organize. And then let's just load up on bees for the rest. Like that. Okay. All right, so there should be 4 of these by default. Like that. And then we're going to throw... Come on. Come on. Game. Why was that such a pain? What the heck? Okay. You are that. You're squash. You are beans. You are mushrooms. I love that they took that off. Oh my goodness, that's such a massive quality of life fix. I love it. Okay, we need 1 bean, 1 squash. So let's go 1. In fact, let's do an extra bean, squash. I need to check here real quick. What uses this? Eggplant. Okay, so we want an extra eggplant. Not an extra mushroom. Okay. And then I want like 2 iron. 2 iron. There we go. Okay. So this one is squash. So this one is squash. This one was beans. So this one is beans. Mushroom. Eggplant is on this end. Okay. Okay. And then I want 1 more tier 2 outdoor grower. Like that with eggplants. There we go. Ton of tier 2s. The idea is I wanted to kind of more encompass, I guess, the combined power of all of the worlds on Prime instead of play Prime without it, I guess you could say. So it's okay. It works out nicely either way. We'll have plenty of time to play it and enjoy it. Okay, I also need more silkworms. Did we determine we had more silkworms? We do have 3. Okay, so let's get our first silk generator. I need 1 Zeo. 1 Zeo. Oh, and then I'm going to put that in here because I have this giant room with nothing in it. And no idea what to do with it. Okay, we're going to throw down 1 silk. There we go. All right, please hold. My phone keeps lighting up. I gotta go save my wife. Please hold. What's her time on here? 3:24? Okay, yeah, I have a second to step away. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Snuggles is an option. Always pick Snuggles. Alrighty. Alright, I return. I had to go rescue the wife. There was stuff on the porch, and she was stuck because a cat loves her. Okay, we got our first silk generator thingy. Interestingly enough, silk is one of the things that I would consider putting productivity fuses on. I just realized the absolutely stupid amounts. The actual absolutely stupid amounts of this that I have. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oop. Okay, how many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So this one is just one extra here. Let's just pull that one off, because then we have 2 of each, and there's 3 growth fuses per. Growth speed 9.75. So it's almost 4 times faster. So we went from a speed of 3 to a speed of basically 10. So that's 3 and a little bit times faster. Yeah, that should be plenty fast. It's also my first time using the growth multiplier fuses. I've never actually used them, which is kind of exciting. Okay, I need to dump all of this. Okay. I need to figure out my fish farms. I need silk for that. I need silk. Silk is slow. Do I have more silkworms? I do not. And silkworms require fertilizer 1. 3 bacteria. I need uncommons. Okay, and then I need 1 more fertilizer 1. Well, I can at least get 2, and then if I get 1... See, that would be the next question. Produces. Generates versus produces. Grow. I wonder if the productivity fuses would work on the ecosystem. Probably. Yeah, because I'm currently looking at silkworms, trying to see how hard it would be to get more. 3. 1 of those. 2 of those. See, because the question is, do I go for like over here? Okay, those do work on these. Every 80 seconds.